life. We're living with Jimmy B.
Please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post another video. Hello, and welcome to this episode of Living with Jimmy B. And I have a return guest host. I have Mary here. Everybody say hi, Mary. I'm sure you guys remember her from the Muckbang video that we did with the seafood boil. We did...
And the double cheeseburgers.
We did the double cheeseburgers. And what else did we have with the double cheeseburgers?
Onion rings.
Onion rings. And then we did the huge lobster tails and the shrimp and and you made the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome. So she's back and we're at it again. And today we're doing a mukbang and we're doing... describe this, because
it's like a sushi platter of sorts. It has avocado sushi, it has shrimp tempura, spicy shrimp, California roll in there too, salmon avocado. Not sure if I said that already, but I think
yeah.
Bloop.
Yep.
That was good.
Yeah. I got the dropsies.
You like wasabi or not? I'm actually not a big fan of wasabi.
I love wasabi.
But I love ginger. Technically, you're supposed to eat ginger after you eat the sushi as a palate cleanser in between the sushis. But I like it on my sushi. Because I'm a criminal.
You're a what?
Criminal, because that's criminal to do. Put your wasabi or put your ginger on your sushi. And I do it anyways because that's what I like to do.
Put your ginger.
Yeah, I put the ginger like that, soy sauce, and I put it on the sushi. This is good.
Yeah.
Sushi.
I love this restaurant that I go to.
Wasabi?
It's interesting that they named their restaurant after the ingredient that you don't like.
I mean, it's still a good restaurant. I like that they have pink ginger. Usually the ginger is white. They have pink ginger, which I think adds a uniqueness. Last time I was there, I believe they had purple ginger, but who knows?
It's probably pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit sad that the Wasabi though is not a hibachi place, because it would have been good if it was like a hibachi restaurant. The spiciness. See, it's the horseradish taste for me. I'm not a big fan of it. You like horseradish? See, I'm not a big fan of horseradish.
I love spicy. And anybody who knows me, who has watched my previous videos, knows that I love spicy food. Love it.
You like my Halloween nails?
Yeah, show them to the camera. Booyah!
I always have my nails done, you know. Just got I got a new doggy. I got a Chihuahua. I'm a Chihuahua mommy now. I got a Chihuahua mommy put on the back of my car because I'm just that type of dog owner. My dog is very luxurious. He lives a lavish lifestyle. He's a king. I got when I first got him, I got a dog tag with his name on it, and it says King Archie. The little diamond and the little bones on it.
Wow.
I know. It's extra, but that's just me.
King Archie.
Yep.
So good to have you back on the channel. And I think since we last talked, you got your master's degree because you were working on your master's and you got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your master's in?
Education, you know that. It's education and English speakers of other languages. So I'm an ESL teachers, yes.
That's
or in
wonderful.
EDM. Yeah.
Right.
So you might give me second guess myself over here. No, yeah, yes.
ESL?
Yeah, yes. So I work with a lot of refugee students, students that come from different countries, even students that were born here, but their primary language at home is not something other than English.
Yeah, which makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's something that I've been really working on in terms of trying to develop teaching strategies that are inclusive. You know, for example, if I'm teaching a course, and it shouldn't be presumed that within reason a student is coming with a certain knowledge base to that course, unless I'm giving them that information and presenting it in a way that is not culturally biased. So if I have a test and that test has information in it that I'm presuming that they know, then it needs to be reasonably understood that that individual should come with at least that knowledge base. If it isn't reasonable that that person should know that, then I need to really reassess my curriculum.
It's interesting that you say that, because one of my students the other day, you know what they said when they met me for the first time? You know what they said? They called me interesting. That's what they said. They said, "Miss, you look interesting." I go,
"You look interesting."
Right. And another teacher had pointed out, because most of the teachers there are white at a predominantly black school, and they said they were probably saying that because you're a teacher of color, and you stand out amongst a group of white teachers, which does make a huge impact on students.
Absolutely.
Having a teacher that looks like them.
Absolutely. And it really, in more ways than one, it says to them, you can be a teacher too, or it says that you can. And so we need to pay attention to that.
No, I gotta let them know you could be whatever you want.
Right. So if the student population is reflected in the faculty, the staff, and the teachers, then it sends a message to me that I can be that too. But if it isn't, then it sends a message to me that I can. So I think we need to understand, I think we need to be careful about what message we send students, because especially with the rising cost of tuition, are they paying to aspire towards something that they can never be? Managerial and leadership positions amongst people of color is very stagnant. We're very marginalized when it comes to leadership positions, and the Brown versus Board education,
But that attacked systematic racism, and that also attacked segregation amongst schools.
But what happened as a result of that is that a lot of black teachers lost their jobs.
Really?
Oh yeah, because
of the Brown. Really?
Oh yeah,
that's something I didn't know.
Yeah, because it was okay for black teachers to teach black students, but when schools became integrated, it wasn't okay for the black teachers to go into the integrated schools and teach the white students along with the black students.
Okay.
So 50% of the black teachers lost their jobs behind desegregation.
Wow. That's an interesting fact I didn't know.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
I'm so glad you came back to the channel. And congratulations on the master's degree. And I know that you mentioned that you're going to work on your doctorate.
Yeah, but man, just from hearing your experience hearing everybody's experience about a doctorate program. It's like, nobody's like, this is fun. Nobody says that. Nobody's like, this is
At what point was your education fun? Like, was it ever fun?
Isn't it supposed to be? Isn't it supposed to be a passion? Isn't it supposed to be what keeps the flame going?
The learning curve makes it stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then as you go along, like, you start to enjoy it. Like, for me, I think I've written in 3 different styles of writing that I had to adhere to, which is Associated Press as a journalist, APA as a scholarly writer, American Psychological Association, and then Turabian, which is Terubian, however you pronounce it, kind of like Pastelillos, Terubian, which is theological writing. It's similar to Chicago style, where you have to use footnotes and and then use the.
All of it sounds annoying. Let's just be real.
It's like
none of it is fun. Like, none of this sounded exciting.
Well, it just becomes like, okay, like, they just changed the APA. They came out with the 7th edition, so you can't presume that you know something.
I know. I was mad when they came out with the 7th edition 2020. I was like, because it's like every time the APA changes, it's like, oh, now we have to like change all the citing, everything, like how you write the whole paper changes because a new edition came out.
Yeah, and for those of you out there that it's not even hard. It's different. It's a culture. It's not that anybody is smarter than you. It's navigating a culture and a way of doing things. Because I think with the new, for example, with the APA 7th edition, instead of after each sentence spacing 2 spaces, you space 1 space.
What?
Yeah. So I'm not an idiot because I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like these. It's really these PhD nutheads, right? They're like, oh, I got a degree, calling myself a doctor, so I pat myself on the back and let me write this book. So to make everybody pay for it, just to change everything up, spice things up and annoy everybody and piss people off. That's all every time they change the AP, they don't got to do all that.
And then when you cite...
I think the APA, for stuff like citing, maybe like getting better on citing is important, but like 2 spaces in a sentence versus 1 space.
Whereas with the 6th edition, it had to be consistent. Didn't matter whether it was 2 or 1, as long as it was consistent throughout the paper. And I could be wrong on that. Please correct me if I am, because I don't presume to be smarter than nobody else or anybody else. But in any event, another thing that they changed is that when you cite after a paragraph, you have to put where you got that in that bit of literature in terms of like what paragraph and what page and what paragraph. Whereas with the 6th edition, all you had to do was cite it and put the year.
Staring out at your viewers like, huh.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So, well, you'll have to deal with it. So I'm just giving you a forewarning.
I don't gotta deal with nothing. Okay? let's get it right.
Well, yeah,
I don't want to.
But you are, because I know how you.
When I cite it, I'll put 6th edition and call it a day.
Yeah, right. And try getting a doctorate over that.
Spare me, okay?
Yeah, well,
2020 has been a year. They had to come out with a 7th edition 2020. Oh, Lord, out of all editions.
Everything that we're going through, right?
7th edition 2020. Like, this is the worst year you could have came out with another edition of APA.
Yeah.
Come on, Archie. Archie. Jump. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. This is my doggy, Archie. Hi, Archie. He's He's such a good boy.
I see. Yeah.
And he hasn't barked or nothing because he's a good boy. Oh, he's jumpy though. He's eager.
Mm.
Sit. So he wants the rest of that sushi. See, he listens for the sushi.
Mm.
Well,
Just let me know. Are you cool with it? Well, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post another video. Peace, and God bless.